Hey friends, welcome to my channel. My name's Furkan. If you're new here, I'm a product designer working in London, and in this video I'm going to talk through why you should switch from Sketch to Figma. So one of my favourite features about Figma is Figma Community. Figma Community is a resource of thousands of design files created for free that are all open source. So when you go into Figma, it's directly integrated. You click on the community tab, it's still in beta, and you get access to thousands of design files. So these can be from icons to design systems to UI kits or illustrations that are all open source. You can use these for your personal projects or for work, and it's a great way to basically speed up your design process or get inspiration of what's out there. Unlike on Sketch with the plugins, you have to go onto the web to install these. All of these are directly into Figma and they sync across your devices and accounts. So for example, I might be working on a side project and I want to quickly get an icon pack. I can just scroll down and see what's on offer. One of my favourite icon packs is this unicorns one, so I can just download this and it goes straight into my drafts, and then it just opens up directly into Figma and I can use it straight away. So I can go straight to unicorns, and here you go. I can see all of these icons and use them for free in all of my projects, and this resource has only grown. Another key reason why I think you should switch from Sketch to Figma in 2021 is how inclusive and accessible Figma is across devices. So Figma is predominantly a browser-based application. So this means that whether you're using a Mac, a Windows computer, Linux-based or even Chrome OS, you should be able to access Figma on your browser. So working remotely during a pandemic, it's more important than ever to collaborate with other team members. And Figma allows us to do this just to the sheer fact that everyone has a web browser and access to this, whereas Sketch is predominantly Mac based and not everyone might have this. And another key thing is that if you're a new designer, you might not even have a Mac available, so Figma is a perfect solution for you. And don't let the fact that you don't have a MacBook be a barrier to entry to stopping you from learning to design. Also, Figma seems to also be looking at making it more mobile based, so looking at roles on how to actually hopefully make Figma more accessible on tablets such as the iPad Pro. The iPad Pro is an insanely powerful tablet, but the browser-based experience isn't just quite there yet. But the fact that Figma are looking into this means that you won't shortly be able to use Figma on a tablet as well. So I think that's another key reason why you should switch to Figma in 2021. Another reason to look at switching to Figma in 2021 is just how fast it's grown as a design tool in the industry. If we look at this survey done by UX Tools just at the end of 2020 by 4,100 survey responses, we can see how fast Figma has been grown, not only as a UI tool but as a prototyping tool, a brainstorming tool for ideation. It's turning insanely popular, and as a designer I feel like it's super important to just have an awareness and understanding of other tools in the industry if you haven't switched to Figma already. So as you can see here, which software to use for user interface design, like Figma is way up there. The top UI design tool for Mac, Figma again is number one here. What's really interesting is also for prototyping, people using Figma over tools like InVision as well. So this is another key reason of why you should be switching from Sketch to Figma in 2020. Another reason why I love Figma is due to how easy it is to create design systems and component libraries. So the auto layout changes are a lot more advanced in Figma, and the additional variants makes this so much easier. And if you're working in bigger teams, like having a design system that's directly integrated is so key. In Sketch you have to rely on using libraries such as cloud storage such as iCloud or Google Drive or Google Docs, and it's nowhere near as advanced as the Figma design system library. And as we can see here with auto layout changes, it's becoming very close to how you actually develop things on the web, the way that you select margin and padding constraints, it makes things so much more flexible, and the way that you can expand things and stick to constraints is so great in Figma. And their feature sets are just carry on getting better. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to give it a like and subscribe for future design and productivity related videos, and if you have any questions related to switching from Sketch to Figma, be sure to put a comment down below or give myself a mention on Twitter, and I'm sure I'll get back to you. But thanks for watching, guys. Peace.